Alrighty. Welcome everyone. All right. Welcome to your bar class. My name is Elena. We are going to be doing a full body sculpting bar routine today. You don't need any weights. If you have some light weights towards the end, those will work fine. And a chair or a desk or anything to use for support towards the end of class as well. Make sure you have some space on the floor and we will get started with our warm-up. I'm going to move my bar out of the way for now. All right. We are going to take it into, make sure you hit your watch. Let's start with those arms, bring them up. And down, bend those knees as the arms come up. And then shoot those arms out, bring them up and out. Good, we're gonna take a forward fold, bring it forward, reach towards the ground, roll it up. Bend the knees, arms up, reach it forward. Forward fold, roll it up. Repeat. Good, shake those knees out, bend and straighten. Roll it up, nice and slow. Pedal those feet, pressing them into the floor. Good, we're gonna warm up those hips. So we're gonna bring our feet together, arms out in front. You're gonna open to first position, bring it back in line and open. Just working on that rotation. Starting to warm up that lower body. Open, so we're just leaning on the back of our heels, lifting those feet up and rotating them back in line. Good, one more. From here, bring those hands to the hips, or you can keep them down by the side as we bend the knees for some plies. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Good, those heels stay on the floor. All right, now we are gonna lift one heel at a time as we bend. Lift, lower. Lift, really stretch that calf. Nice, straight back, core is engaged. One more. Good, from here, we're gonna bring it out to our second position. Little bit of a squat, back in line, step it out the other leg, bend those knees together. Out, in, out and in. Good. Ooh, there we go. Out to the side, one more, back in line. First position. Right, left. Both knees bend, one heel lifts. Make sure that that tailbone is tucked down. Nice flat back. Good. All right, from here, we're gonna pulse in this position. Think of pressing those knees backwards. Staying nice and low, those legs aren't straightening. Good, all right, from here, lift the heels. If you can, keep pulsing. Keep those hips pressed forward, strong core, pulse it, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, let's take it into a little bit of a wider stance. We're gonna do some second position reaches just to get that core nice and warm. A little bit wider than shoulder width. You're gonna bring it down a couple inches until you feel those legs working. Again, press those hips forward. We're gonna reach, side, crunch, side. So think of just reaching and tapping the back of your knee, back of your thigh. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. Reach it over. Make sure you're still staying nice and low. If you notice that your legs are up here, bring it back down. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up, straighten out those legs. Take a second to breathe. From here, hands back up to the head, bring it down. A little lower. Good, we're gonna pulse it out. Here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Bring those hands down. We're gonna add in a twist. So back to it, we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna reach. Bring it up, and then we're going to reach it across. Side, up, side, here. Go into my right side first. Think of just karate chopping to the side. If you're starting to pop up, make sure you're staying low. One more. Other side, reach up, across. Stay nice and low. We're almost there. Two. One more. Good, reach those arms up and take it into a forward fold. Stretch out those legs. Roll it up. Good. Roll it back down. We're gonna take those hands to the ground, bend those knees, drop the hips, lift the chest. Knees are pressing out, and then stand it up. Good. One more time, bring it down. Bend the knees, lift the chest, and stand. All right, here's where, if you want, we're gonna go into our little bit of our tiny weights. If you don't have weights, that is fine. We're gonna go into some rows. Just get that upper body moving before we make it our way down to the floor. So with these ones, high reps are the key because we have lightweight. We're gonna come into that nice hinged position, booty back, knees slightly bent or engaged. Water bottles also work really great for this. You're just gonna row those arms back. Row, row. Keeping that core pulled in. Good, we're gonna add in a fly out to the sides. Row, down, out, in. When you bring those arms up, think of squeezing those scapulas together in the back. A little bit of bend in the elbows is okay. Good. Elbows are squeezed into the sides. They're not flaring out to the sides. Good, one more. And we're gonna pulse in this position. Bring it forward and back. Good, a little smaller. Squeezing. Good. 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. We are going to bring those arms up, press it up and over, down, and down. We're gonna bring it up, press, down, down. So it's like a little bit of a squat. Hands come right down by the side. Bring it up, press. Put those hips back. Press it. Good, one more. Hold it right here above the head. Hands come together. What you're gonna do is you're going to press them behind the head and straighten. Triceps. A little bit more triceps. Extend. Make sure that back is nice and flat when those arms are overhead. Try not to arch that back. Think of, again, pressing those hips forward. 3, 2, 1. From here, arms up, out to the side, presses. Press it up. Getting strong core. I know those arms are probably starting to feel a little tired. Press, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, hands together. Tricep extension behind the head. Down to the side. Combine those two. Down and up. 2. Almost there. Woo. Last one. Good. Bring it down. Bring those arms down. Roll out those shoulders. You're going to bring those feet right together. Think of thumbs up. You're going to do like hammer curls, but a little bit on that diagonal so your hands are facing the corners. Down and up. Elbows are squeezed in. Cool. Keep going. Good, we're gonna hold those hands out there. Palms up, pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Bring it down. All right. From here, back to that hinge position with those knees bent. What I like to do, think booty back and then bend those knees. From here, we're going to bring those arms up like our row, and we're just going to do those kickbacks. So extending those arms straight back behind us. Extend. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold those behind. Lift palms behind you to the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Roll those shoulders back and down. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We're gonna make our way down to the floor. Gonna bring it down into our plank position. Do some planks, get our core working. All right, we're gonna start in our high plank on those hands, and then we are gonna rock it back to a down dog, pressing through those shoulders and taking a nice stretch in those legs. Bring it back to your plank. Back to down dog. Think about 3 to 4 seconds in each position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send it back. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 3, 4. One more. And up. Good. All right, from here, high plank. We're going to practice. We're going to drop this right knee down. And then we're going to lift this leg into an extension. Lift, squeeze, place it back up to your plank. Down dog. Bring it back down. Right knee comes down. Squeeze, lift. Bring it up and back up. Repeat. Knee down. Squeeze, lift. Same leg. Good, almost there. One more. Press through and bring it down onto that right knee. Squeeze and lift that left leg. just for some leg lifts. 2, 3. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up here. We're going to bend straight in. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to add in some rainbows up and over, side to side. Only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We're going to hold that leg up. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down onto that right elbow. And we are going to repeat. Lift that leg all the way up and down. Use and lift. Take it slow. I know the other hip is burning. You can drop it down onto both elbows if that is a little bit easier on the wrist. Good. From here, bring it up. Bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. We're going to bring it down. Tap that toe. In between, lift, bend, extend, lower, or feel free to hold it up there and finish it up with that leg bending, hamstring curl. Woo. Good. If you need a second to breathe, take 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg up there. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it underneath. Rock it back to a child's pose. All right, we're going to do the other side. Right. So same thing, we're going to start up in our plank position. Bring it up, high plank, rock it back, back down, and up, down. Good, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Keep pressing through. Good, 1 more, and then drop that knee. Left knee or whichever one you did not just do. Add in that lift. Place it back. Press through. Forward. Drop. Good. And you can omit that leg lift too. You can just bring it down, drop the knee down, and then bring it back up, press through. Good. All right, take a second. If you need to stretch out those wrists, take 5 seconds. You can also do your planks on fists, or you can hold dumbbells. That will make it easier on the wrists. I know wrist stuff can get quite tiring. Bring it up, press through, drop the knee, squeeze and lift. Good. From here, make sure those hands are right under the shoulders. Squeeze and lift that leg. All right, we're going to add in that bend, bending at the knee, extend, lower, lift, bend, extend, lower, bring it up, and you can hold it up here. Extend 1, 2, 3, 4, nice flat back. Good, hold that leg out here. Pulse it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, bring it down. Take a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it down onto that elbow, both elbows, whichever one you feel good with. Lift that leg up and down, lift and lower. Good. All right. Rock it back to a child's pose real quick. Take a second. I know those hips are feeling it. Good. All right, bring it back. Extend it out. Bend it in. Extend. Drop the toe. Lift. Bend. And lower. And extend. 2. And 1. Hold it out and pulse. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to add in rainbows on this side. Tap the toe to the side, up and over. 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more pulse. Let's do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees underneath. Rock it back to your child's pose. And then we're going to flip it over onto our back. All right. Whew. Hello, hips. Lie down. All right. So from here, hands can come behind the head. Take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and think of focusing that core down into the floor, lifting those heels off the ground just a little bit. From here, lift for crunch. Lifting those shoulder blades up. Good, 8 more. Nice. All right, from here, we're going to extend those legs. We lift up, hold those shoulder blades off, lifting up, extend the legs up, down, down. I have been loving these recently. 3, 4, keep those elbows nice and wide. 7 and 8. Good, bring it down. Let your core take a breather. All right, we are gonna bring both legs up into the air and we're gonna alternate bringing an elbow to knee. So one leg is gonna drop at a time. So let's say our right leg's gonna drop first. As it comes in and we cross the body elbow to knee. It extends back out and then we bring it up and we switch. Bring the left leg down, cross the body, out and up. These are not about speed, really about control and keeping that core pressed down into the floor. Almost there. One more. Good. All right, bring those hands down by the sides. We are going to do some reverse crunches. So that is where we lift the hips off the ground. Bring the feet forward, tap the toes on the ground. Bring them up. Lift and lower. Whew. Definitely feeling that core. And lower. And it can be a super small movement too. You don't have to get those hips all the way up in the air. Just try to scooch that tailbone right off the ground and control it as those legs come down. If it helps, you can place those hands right on your core as those feet come down to help keep that core pressed on the floor. Good, one more. Nice. All right, bring those knees into the chest, side to side. Take a nice little rock. Sit it up. Flip it over onto hands and knees. Take it into a nice little cat-cow. Lift the chin. Good, all right. You're gonna stand it up. This is where having chair comes in handy, chair, wall, desk, anything. That will give you a little bit of stability just to hold on to something. We're gonna do some lunges here. We're gonna do some curtsy lunges as well as some regular ones. All right, so from here, we're gonna take our stable hand. You're gonna take that left leg, we're gonna bring it behind. Just like that arm's gonna come right up above. Keep it on the side too. If adding arms into the mix is a little confusing, keep it right on the side. If you'd liked to feel like a beautiful ballerina today, feel free to add those arms as they come out. Up overhead. Bringing it down, pressing through that front heel. Good, we're gonna pulse. Down, down, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Add elbow to knee. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 3 pulses. And lift. Make sure that knee is staying behind the toes. Almost there. Good. And from here, we're going to take it down. Like you're going to touch the floor. That leg's going to come out to the side, but as it comes out to the side, it's going to come out to the side. So you want to think of kicking that leg. So it's not completely to the side. We're rotating that hip so that that leg can get up there. A little bit in the hip here. Good, and it's helpful if you turn that leg a little bit outwards so you'd be in this position. It's almost like if you were standing facing the bar, coming to the back. But that knee is turned out. If it was turned in, it would look straight to the back. Instead, we're just turning it out and have our face facing the side. So we're gonna add those together. We're gonna reach it down, curtsy. Extend that leg out. If you're like, that's a lot, bring it down nice and low. And bring it back in and behind. Extend, out and in. Two more. Good. All right. From here, face your chair, your desk, wherever you are. We're going to take it, bring that leg straight back, straight out behind you. You can rest those hands here. Wherever's comfortable, you're just going to pulse that leg up. Pulse, 4, 3, 1. Bend that standing leg. Tap the toe down. Give yourself a second. Good. From here, we're going to bring that leg underneath, extend it out, but I want you to flex that foot as if someone is standing a little too close to you. You want to give yourself a little bit of space. Leading with that heel. Extend. Good. 2 and 1. Stand it up. I know that right hip, probably feeling it. Before we do our other side, we're going to do leg lifts with this left leg in the front. So, leg lift, standing position is just a first position. Nice strong core, shoulders down and back. Think of a string pulling you all the way up. We're going to lift that leg. But if you want a little bit more momentum with this, you can bring the leg a little bit behind and get that little bit of a sweep motion. If you've done any sort of ballet or dance, you might recognize that. But the key is to not let your torso come forward. Really, the leg's the only thing moving here. Really working that quad. One more. Good. All right. From here, take a nice little stretch, side to side. Forward fold. All right. We're going to do the same thing, other side. So right leg's going to come behind this time. All right. Bring that leg right behind as if you're going into a reverse lunge. You can bring it into a curtsy as well. Reverse lunge or curtsy, either one is going to be fine here. All right. Bring it down and up. Good. Good, almost there. All right, we're gonna add in those pulses with that lift. So arm up, bring it 1, 2, 3, elbow to knee. Bring it back behind, 1, 2, 3, and up. Nice flat back. Again, without the hands, it's gonna be here. Good, one more. All right, placing that leg down. Give yourself a second. All right, we're gonna add in that extension out to the side. Flashback. So we're here. You're making that nice right angle. We're gonna bring it down, stand, extend. And remember, it's not about height. Wherever, here, bring it in, place it back. And a half lunge right about here is also fine if you have sensitive knees. Good. If you're feeling extra fancy, you can bring it through a passe or a piqué, bringing it through and back down. One more. Good. And break, shake it out. We're gonna do our kicks to the back. Hands or elbows, wherever is comfy. Bring that leg to the back, Think of pointing that knee down towards the ground and then turn it just a little bit to the side. Little bit of turn out there. Bend that standing leg, strong core, lift and lower. Almost there, and great, good. Shake it out. Same thing, we're gonna bend that knee, flex that foot, bring that knee right in line with your other knee. From here, send it out, squeeze, and under. Bring it back. Press through that heel. Ooh, my left hip is feeling it. That's all right, we're getting there. We're almost done. Extend. 3, 2, and 1. All right, right leg. Bring it in front. Squeeze that quad, make sure it's nice and strong, core strong. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Controlling it, coming down so that that leg isn't just slamming down into the ground. Adding a nice bit of control to it. Good. All right, bring it down. Take it behind. Bring it in. Extend it one more time. We're gonna lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna finish in our bridge position on the floor. If you have a step, a ball, or anything that you would like to do elevated glute bridges on, and you've done glute bridges before, feel free to prop your feet up on a chair or anything like that, as long as you have that nice right angle. Heels on the elevated surface, knees in line with hips. That's gonna be your goal here. Squeeze and lift up for 1. If you're doing these on the ground, same thing. Press those heels into the ground, squeeze and lift. 2, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We're gonna bring it up, hold, add those pulses in with those knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down, bring those knees into the chest. Stop. All right, we're gonna finish with what I like to call a burnout round. We're gonna burn out those legs if they're not already burned out. If you have a band, this is your time to use it, preferably a light or medium one. Any sort of band will work. If not, you're gonna be fine. So we are just going to do some squats and some leg lifts. If you have your band, you're gonna put it right around those thighs. We're gonna start with just leg lifts. Again, if you don't have a band at all, take a dumbbell, fold it right on the side of that leg, and you can do your leg lifts this way, adding a little bit of weight there. So again, if you have your bar or your chair, you can hold on to it for support. Otherwise, test your balance, bring it out and in. Little bit of bend in that knee as it comes out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it into a squat. Down and up. 1. This is your regular squat. Sit those hips back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna come down, hold that squat position. Pulse up and down, very small. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It gets better from here. We're gonna out, in. Staying nice and low, knees are bent. Almost there. One more. And stand it up. Left leg out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squats down and up. 1, 2. If you have that band, make sure you're actively pressing those knees out against it at the bottom. 7, 8. You know what's next. We're gonna pulse it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Bend, bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Together. Out. Ooh. Staying nice and low. That core is still working. We're almost there. Back to center. Down and up. Take that band off. We're gonna make our way to the floor. Stand position. So one knee in front of the other. Lean it forward over that right knee. From here, I want you to think of bringing that foot behind so that it's pretty much in line with your hips or your tailbone. From here, try to lift that ankle/foot off the ground. The rotation here is coming from this hip, but this is gonna look very different on everyone when we do these, when everyone's in class. Some people can't get their foot off the ground. It is very different for everyone. And the more you work on it, the better it gets. It's really about rotation from that hip. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. What we're gonna do is, if you have good knees and you feel good doing this, you're gonna bring it up onto the knees in this position right here. Right hand comes behind, you're gonna lift, reach up and over. If you are not so keen on that, you can bring it right here on the ground. Same thing, reach up and over. Bring it up, press through, reach. Good, we're gonna bring it down. Switch positions. Left knee in front, right knee behind, lean it over that front leg. And you may have to adjust with the placement of this knee as well to find out what works best, and sometimes it's just more practice. This one is not as good as my right side. And sometimes you might get a little cramp. That happens a lot. And if you can do these and these are pretty much no problem for you, I want you to level up by taking that whole leg off the ground. That is your next step, is lifting, squeezing in that glute and lifting that leg. So choose what feels best. Bring it up. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, we're gonna either reach it up and back, reach through that arm, or take it up onto those knees. Pressing through, feel those stretch in that hip flexor, reach up and back. You'll feel that if you have tight hip flexors like I do. That's a nice stretch right through there. Good, bring it down. Take one more second to breathe and then bring it up one more time. Press through. Good, butterfly position, bring those feet together. I love to end class in this position. Nice big breath in. Go ahead and flap your butterfly wings. And lean it forward. Take it down, nice big C shape in that spine, and then inhale to straighten. Pull those shoulders down, take a nice head roll in both directions. All right, and then take your right hand, bring it in the air. Give yourself a high five. You showed up and put in the work. Round of applause. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope to see you in the next class. Bye.